This is without a doubt the most powerful weapon in all of Westeros. Aside from being made from Valerian steel, it has been used to murder lords, divide families, and start wars. In this video, we will take a deep dive into the most powerful plot device in the show and see how it could tie into the newly released prequel, House of Dragons. Welcome to an episode of Curiosity Cure. Like and subscribe for more quality content. To briefly recap, in the original show, we saw the dagger change hands several times, starting from Peter Baelish, to his cat's paw of an assassin, to murdering Brandon Stark of Winterfell. This incident is what started the War of the Five Kings, as he said so himself.
Do you know who this belonged to?
No. That very question was what started the War of the Five Kings.
As when Catelyn Stark arrives at King's Landing, to meet with Ned Stark, and Peter Baelish in secret, it was Baelish that told Catelyn that the dagger once belonged to him, but he lost a bet to Tyrion Lannister. This resulted in Catelyn arresting Tyrion, and bringing him to her sister Lysa Arryn in the Vale, which only stirred an unnecessary conflict between the two most powerful northern and western houses. Later on, Ned Stark, who possessed the dagger, was betrayed by the City Watch and Baelish after King Robert's death. Afterward, it is presumed that Peter Baelish gained possession of the weapon again, and it won't be seen again for many seasons. In Season 7, Baelish used the dagger once again. This time, it was to gain the trust of the Starks. Instead of using it to kill Brandon Stark, he gives the dagger to him. Baelish then proceeds to tell Brandon that the dagger was once wielded by the man who was meant to kill him, and he would do anything to protect the Starks. However, unbeknownst to him, Brandon has since become the Three-Eyed Raven, which would never have happened if Catelyn Stark never left Winterfell to find out the origin of the dagger. Brandon, with no use for a weapon, decides to give it to Arya. While seemingly an insignificant gesture between siblings, we later discovered why Brandon chose to give the dagger to her. During Arya's trial, Baelish was executed instead, using the very dagger that he used many times to create chaos amongst the houses. In the long night of the final season, we see the dagger used one final time, to end the Great War between the living and the dead, as Arya thrusts the blade into the chest of the Night King. In episode 4 of the House of Dragons, we see Rhaenyra Targaryen read from the exact same dagger.
From my blood come the prince that was promised, and his will be the song of ice and fire.
It is possible that Arya is the prince that was promised. This is because according to Missandei, the prince noun has no gender in High Valyrian. And Arya is unmistakably a princess by the end of Game of Thrones, as both of her remaining siblings sit on a throne. While there are some inconsistencies in the show, as the prince that was promised was supposed to rise from salt and smoke. It could just be because of mistakes in translation over time by the Red Priests. In the House of Dragons, during a conversation between Rhaenyra and her father, he tells her of Aegon the Conqueror's vision of darkness that will destroy the world. This is why Aegon had the dagger made, to be passed down to future Targaryen generations, who might one day deal with the threat. However, before that, we know there are many civil conflicts in Rhaenyra's era. We will refrain from discussing them to avoid spoilers. But, it would not be surprising that the dagger made a comeback in the prequel, as we already see it appearing in several important scenes. Anyways, that is all for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for future quality content. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.